Good morning, folks. It's the next day. So I'm just going to show you where we left off from the chicken coop. I've got some mealworms here to give them. I've already been up this morning early, first thing, to feed them. We feed them corn, wheat, and we have some pellets that they eat as well. The corn is said to help to keep them warm during the winter. So yeah, we've also put some grit because they need grit to help digest the corn. Otherwise it's just stuck and they get really poorly. So grit is like, well, you know what grit is, like gravel, like could be shells, anything of that sort. Yeah, so let me just give you a look of how they are right now. It's been raining this morning and then it snowed, but the snow did not settle. We're kind of hoping that it would, because it'd be nice to just see the place covered in snow, because we've never had snow here before since we've moved here, so it would have been nice. But I think it's forecasted later on this week as well, so looking forward to that. It's really cold today. I think the camera's the camera's misting up as well. I just wanted to come out here quickly so I can show you guys before I get really cold and I have to go back in. So this is the current situation. Of where they are. TK did a lovely job putting back together the chicken run. It's a different shape than it was before, because we had one casualty here. That one's broken. We'll have to fix that one another time so we can extend it. The garden is still a mess from the storm. We haven't got round to cleaning it yesterday. The priority was really to get these chickens housed before nighttime. So depending on the weather, it really would, depend on the weather if we can get to do this cleanup this week. You could see the swing set has fallen over as well. We had another seat swing here that didn't do so well. I think that one's broken. We'll have to fix that one. The shed managed to stay up this time, but yeah, there's loads of debris still lying around. We didn't manage to get them all up. There was a frost last night as well. But anyways, this is a coop that we moved here yesterday. We just had to quickly get them in because we were TK was in the process of building this coop when the storm happened, and there's some bits that we still need to finish. Like here, we want to put some wire here, some chicken wire, so that nothing can get in. Yeah, I'm just here checking to see if they laid any eggs this morning. Let's see. Not yet. These are fake eggs to show them where to come and lay their eggs. Yeah, this is the nesting boxes. We're supposed to put a divide in between, but for now it will stay open. Yeah, put some sand. I need to get some more sand to put at the bottom there. Don't know if you can see, it's just there. It needs to have like an inch layer of sand, and we still need to cover up that hole here with another piece of wood. So it was really quick because we needed to get them into this coop so that they can have a good night's rest after the storm. I've put their food under here, under that coop over there, so that the rain doesn't get into the food and stuff. But this is just a temporary situation, really temporary. So we really need to get that underway. Here we still have to put the roofing on top of the run that we're going to put up, so that this area will be completely dry when we have weather like this, so they can, you know, still come out and enjoy the fresh air and stuff. We're thinking of those transparent roofs, so if the sun is out, the sun can still penetrate through, so they would not be getting any sun. Yeah. But anyways, let me introduce you. This one is Coco. Coco is the leader of the flock. She's the leader of the flock. Over there we have Specs. She is a leg bar, a cream-chested leg bar chicken. They lay blue eggs. It's pretty cold out here, and the other one is the same breed as Coco, as you've seen. Her name is Brandy, but I think she's she's taking shelter in here. This is the front of the coop. We decided to make a hole in the fencing here, so they have more room to run about in the chicken run. I quite like not having to come into the chicken run to check on them. Yeah. Here, this we installed last night. This is a solar light. It tracks motions. This is so that when it lights up, we can see what's happening from the cottage over there through that window during the night, if there's anything happening or anything trying to get in and stuff like that. We still have to put the door on this chicken coop, but they seem fine at the moment. I'm not sure where Brandy is. I wonder if they're up on the roost. Oh, there they are. There they are. They're just chilling in there. It is quite cold. It's quite cold. Hi, Specs. You going up? Specs is the newest chicken that we have here. She's still a little scared of me. The other two are quite used to me now. Coco here is the most outgoing. She's fearless. Quite fearless. She's been the first one to lay eggs. Specs over here has not started laying any eggs just yet. She's still quite young. But we'll see how this week goes. Brandy in there. She's a bit more shy. Don't know if you can see her legs. But yeah, there she is. She just started laying the second week of December. So yeah, on average we get 2 eggs a day, but there hasn't been any today. They laid yesterday and the day before. I think it's weather. The weather is just so cold, and they've been so startled by the storm and stuff. So it's understandable. It's understandable that they'll be quite, you know, hesitant to lay. You alright, Brandy? Are you cold? It's quite chilly. It's about 2 degrees. Remember when I said I was scared to come over here to see what I'll find? Well, the storm did all this, exposed the plants and my seedlings that were underneath, waiting for springtime. But what can you do? We'll see what I can do here. I'm just going to try and empty all the water from on top. Some of it's turned to ice. And remove these hoops and just cover the bed without the hoops, because the hoops over here, it's just too windy to have hoops, because it gives the wind some lift to lift it off my seedlings, and I need to keep them covered to protect them from the frost and this cold weather. I'm really trying, but yeah, we had some pak choi here, some cabbage, I think this was, and some turnips that's starting to bulb now. We had some carrots under here, but I'm not too sure if it'll do super well. But you know, it never hurts to try. It never hurts to try. Trying to get this all out before the rain starts again. Ugh. It's already starting to drizzle again with the rain. My hands are already numb. Hands are already numb. Need to empty all this water from on top here. Wow, it's so cold. I don't know if you can see here, it's just ice. Ice. You can see where the birds pecked some of the leaves off because it's been exposed. But yeah. Let's see how they do anyway. Right, I've taken the hoops out of here. Hopefully the wind shouldn't be able to get under this cover now. We'll see. But it would be really nice if we can get some of these vegetables in the spring. We wanted a bit of a head start. But yeah, we'll see how it does, because I think it was exposed to some frost last night. But yeah. Here are the strawberries. I'm not quite sure what to do with these, but apparently you have to like overwinter them If anyone knows how to overwinter strawberries, let me know, please, because I have no idea what to do. But they're still pretty much green. The frost hasn't really killed them. So, yeah. Just waiting to find out what to do with these. Just over here. I'm going to pick some. The chickens like to eat the green ones, but they also like the rapeseed. So I think I'll get some rapeseed for them. Yep. Let's see, is this one good? These are good. We didn't plant these rapeseeds here. These rapeseeds were planted by, it looks like the birds. It's part of the brassica family and we can eat it as well. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to cook it as yet, but the chickens are loving it. Under here we had some cabbages. I'm not too sure what we have under there now. It looks like pretty much just weeds. But here we have some, what do you call it? Spinach. Some winter spinach here. So we can start eating that. I really have to check under this cover. It's full of water as well. But my hands are so numb I can't move them. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, warm them up and probably come out later and check out what's going on here. But I believe there's lots of lettuce growing here because the seeds from before where we planted lettuce here, it just keeps coming back up. So we're not going to be short on lettuce next season, that's for sure. Over here we've grown some garlic, but my labels have blown off from the storm, so I'm not sure which is which now. So I think I took a picture of it, so I might be able to differentiate which variety is which. But yeah, I planted this back in, I believe, October, and within like a few days they started to sprout, and this is where they are now. Planted some garlic here. And then over here some onion. Oh, it looks like a bird was trying to get in here and it ripped up my netting. I'm gonna have to replace that. But yeah, the onions are here as well. They've sprouted, most of them, but the garlic is doing really well so far. I think I'm gonna have to give them a bit of a lift as well. I did plant some leeks over in that area, but I don't really see them now. There's still a few sticking out the ground. Let's go have a closer look at the leeks. I'm not quite sure what's been eating them, but it seems as though the tips are being taken off. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Is it the deers? I don't know. It looks like I might have to cover these as well to protect them. But here's a closer look of the garlic as well. These are hardneck varieties, I believe. Here's a closer look of the spinach, the winter spinach. I really have to weed, but it's too icy to weed today. I'm going to give you guys a peek under here to see what's underneath. This is probably not much because, oh, lots of lettuce. I don't know where my cabbage is. It's probably been eaten. probably eaten, but yeah, I did plant some cabbages in here. I think back in September or something, but it looks like it's been eaten by something. We'll just have to start again, I suppose. Here had some kale, the last of my black kale. As you can see, this one, the deers devoured it. Every time there's a frost, they come here and they eat my kale. And this is my favorite kale. And the storm just blew everything off. Ugh, everything's so yucky. But you know, things could actually be a lot worse than it has been. You know, at the beginning of living in the country earlier on this year, I would have been really sad, really down, and really, you know, not so optimistic about things. But as time went on this year, you know, it's all a learning curve, and it's also character building as well. And these things that's happened, things that's been uprooted, it really would have made me really sad. I mean, like, it is disappointing when you first come out to sea, but for some reason I'm still at peace with it. You know, it was frustrating at the beginning when you're first starting out and you want everything to go right. And, you know, you quickly learn that it's not always going to be the case. And, you know, I'm okay with that now. It's all a learning experience. Character building. It just makes us stronger. Yes, we're going to win some, and we're definitely going to lose some. But this is a lesson to plant more than you need, so that when you have big losses like this, then it won't be such a big hurt, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I couldn't think of the right word. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just this is country living. We wanted to show you, you know, the good and the not so great, because there are going to be ups and downs like there is in life all the time. But we pray and ask God for, you know, Him to build our characters so that we can be fit for heaven. Yeah, we can't let things like this get us down. And considering the year that we've had worldwide, it's not just us, it's everyone. People has lost their jobs, people has lost their businesses, their livelihood. But we have this hope. By God's grace, we can rebuild and learn from these lessons. Hopefully, lessons like these, as much as it hurts, we can take some positive out of the negative experience that we've had. We can decide, okay, this business has not gone the way that I expected it to go, or this job was probably not the job for me, or something, I just need to be more self-sustaining. You know, all these thoughts comes to mind when these things happen, and it gets us to rethink and reevaluate life and what's important. Most of us had a lot of time to reflect this year at home, and this year, as much as we hear of what's coming and what may be coming and what's currently going on and what we can see coming. In all this, we mustn't forget God at all. This is not the time to let go of Him at all. This is a time to draw closer to God. Of this time in Earth's history, it's not wise to let go of God. We have to remain faithful in the bad times, in the good times, all the time. He's always been faithful to us, and we must be faithful to Him in return. If we love Him, we will. It's really starting to snow now, and yeah, I just need to get back inside before I get caught in this rain again. Like this morning, I was completely soaked coming out here to feed the chickens. But yeah, oh, it looks like TK has started the fire inside. So I'm just gonna go inside and warm up. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video. Goodbye and God bless.